My name is Michelle, and I I am a survivor of domestic violence. They asked me to do this. I don't really know what I'm supposed to say. Just tell my story, huh? Okay. So I was married for almost 5 years, and I married my high school sweetheart, and we, you know, we had everything. We traveled a lot. We were jet setters, is what our friends used to say. But we never had any kids. Um, and Richard, my husband, was he was very loving for, the first 4 years. He didn't want me to work, so I was like a stay-at-home wife. Wish I was a mom, but he didn't want to have kids. And I would pack his lunch and get his clothes ready for work and things like that. And he would call me from work all the time, just check in during the day and say, "Hey, I love you," and always tell me that I was his trophy, which I thought was pretty nice. I'll meet you downtown. Yes. Because they have a better selection.
Hey, Michelle,
No.
you see my tie?
Baby, it's on the chair, next to the bed. Yeah, okay. I need to go. Yeah, but you're on your way to work. Okay, I'll call you later.
Just forget about that
Cool.
tie.
All right, bye.
Hey.
Hey, good morning. How are you? How are you?
Doing good.
Good. Oh, I need to make your lunch. I
Oh,
sorry,
look,
2 minutes.
I'm in a rush, so I gotta go. Don't worry about that. Just come put my coat on for me.
Okay.
All right, come on, Michelle, I gotta go.
I'm
Come
coming.
on.
I'm coming. Okay, here. Oh, sorry.
Look, I didn't see where the tie was, so I'm just gonna go out of the tie. You wanna look all right?
It looks great. I love it without a tie. It's got the little sexy kind of
I appreciate
in
that.
charge
All right,
thing
all right.
going on.
What you got going on today?
Probably gonna go downtown, meet Janice, do a little shopping.
I don't go downtown. Look, you don't have to go downtown. I got some DVDs over there. You can stay and watch the movies over there.
Well, maybe I.
What you mean? Come on,
Oh.
look. You got this whole nice apartment. You can do whatever you want to do. Like, besides, I got good compliments on those movies. So just go ahead and watch the movies, all right?
All right. I'll stay home and watch movies.
All right, good. Where's your phone at?
Okay.
Let me take that with me, okay? Because you won't be needing it. I mean, who else you gonna talk to? You got the movies. We can talk when I come back. All right?
But
Look, let me kiss. I gotta go. All right? Love you.
I
All right?
love you too.
I'll
But
see you later. Look nice.
bye, baby. I was isolated. There was a time where, we would invite, my family over and everything, because we had a big place and we would have get-togethers. But Richard cut all that out. I mean, he wouldn't allow me to make phone calls, let alone receive them. So I wasn't in touch with anybody. I don't know if he thought that I was going to tell about what had been happening, but I wouldn't. I couldn't do that because I loved Richard, and I just thought it was a phase, just something that would pass, and maybe I can make it better. Sometimes Richard would come home from work, and I wasn't expecting him, and it was surprising. I thought he was coming home to surprise me, which I guess he was. But he would accuse me of things, and it was like there was no reasoning with him. There was no being honest, because whenever I would tell the truth, he said I was lying anyway. So what was the point? It just got worse, and Richard would say things to me, and he would it wasn't just physical. It was very emotional and mental what he was doing.
Hey, baby.
Hey,
I wasn't expecting you.
I know.
You come home for lunch?
Yeah?
You want me to get you something?
No, it's okay. I'm good.
Is everything okay? Richard?
Yeah, everything's fine. Everything's fine.
How long can you stay? Are you staying for lunch or?
Yeah, things for a little bit. I actually really came home just to check on you
Oh, I'm okay.
and, see if anybody's here trying to get a hold of my trophy.
If anybody's here, no, honey, it's just me as always.
It's feeling like kind of funny, man. I didn't think it was funny. I mean, look, you're a very attractive woman, okay? So I got you. But I noticed that neighbor bar was kind of checking you out the other day, and the way he's looking at you, hold on. I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. Now, he had that look like he wanted to make love to you. So let me ask you a question. Do you feel the same?
What? Richard, please. I can't even believe you asked me that. Do I want to make love to the neighbor?
Michelle.
No, baby, stop it.
Michelle, to answer the question, do you feel the same as I know he feel about you by making love to him?
No.
Good, because I know you're mine.
Yes.
You're all mine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, hold up.
What?
You sure ain't nobody over here?
Yes.
So, why's that carpet moved over there then?
What?
The carpet! Why's the carpet moved over there then if you had nobody over here?
It's not.
I thought you told me you had nobody over here.
Richard, there's been nobody
Are you
here.
playing with me?
No!
I told you! Did you have somebody over here? No! No! So where did the carpet move then? Huh? Where did the carpet move?
I don't know.
Hold on. You know what? I'm tripping. I was actually sitting up in there last night. Dang. I forgot about that. You know what? I do have to get back to office though, so hope we continue this later. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, come put my coat on. Come on now, what's taking so long? Oh, look.
Great.
Okay, good. Look good yourself. Let me hug. Why you acting all funny like that? Yeah, my trophy. Love my trophy. I'll see you later when I get home, okay? Alright? Don't forget about the movies. Yeah, let me know all about it. We can talk all about it too, okay?
Okay.
Your phone rang a couple of times, so I'm not sure who you would be talking to, but we'll talk about that later. I gotta go.
But probably in our 4th year, Richard started to drink a lot more, and he said it was, his job was really stressing him, and he just needed a relief. And that was, people do that. They drink to. He would start to change. I could say change. And
Oh man, you're fucking shy.
Maybe I brought you some water. Richard, baby, I was hoping we could talk.
Sure. Tell her what? Watching the game.
I'm sorry. I just feel like something's changing. Something's going on, and I don't know what to do. What's wrong?
What the hell are you talking about? Changing. Only thing changing here is you. As a matter of fact, I asked you to bring me something to drink, a beer. You bring some freaking water. So what the heck, man? Just do what you're supposed to do. Do what I tell you to do. We have no damn issues.
I'm sorry.
You still talking. I told you, I'm trying to watch the game. I've been stressed at work. Can I just watch the game? You know what, better yet, never mind, man. Can I just go down the street and watch the freaking game?
And sometimes he would teach me a lesson. He would hit me. Yeah.
Okay. Hey. What you been doing all day?
Getting ready for you to come home. I made dinner, and I've been straightening up. And just like you there.
You made dinner?
Uh-huh.
Dressed like that?
Yeah, I wanted to look good for you when you got home.
What up?
Richard, baby.
Who you at his house?
Nobody.
Who you at his house?
Nobody.
So why you dressed like that?
I did it for you.
For me?
I wanted
You dressed like that the other time, so you dressed like that now.
I wanted to
You
support
lying to me?
No.
You lying to me? What you don't lie to me?
I didn't believe
You don't lie to me? Stop lying to me! Stop lying to me! Who you at his house? Who you at his house? Didn't I tell you that you were my trophy? Did I tell you that? I love you, my friend. Did I tell you that?
I love you. Richard, it's hurting me.
You don't kiss me the same. So I know you have somebody here, because you don't kiss me the same. Oh, so you think I'm playing, right?
No, Jim,
Huh?
baby, no.
So you think I'm
Baby,
playing?
no, no,
Huh?
no.
You think I'm playing?
I'm not lying.
Huh? Get that butt over here. I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing with you. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. Huh? This ain't no joke. Don't joke.
You know, I had heard stories about abusive husbands, you know, killing their wives, and I didn't want to be one of those stories. I didn't really have anything to take with me because Richard regulated everything. I didn't have money. I didn't even have the keys to my car. I had a car, but he would always take my keys. So I just decided it was enough. I had to go. I left. I didn't even have a real destination. I was just kind of wandering, and I don't even remember how I ended up. I ended up at a shelter, a women's shelter, and I do remember thinking that people like me, people who had everything or seemingly had everything, would, you know, that shelters were for, I mean, no disrespect or anything, but just shelters weren't for people like me. And I was embarrassed. I didn't even know what to say. I remember going in, just standing there like, okay, what next? People are going to look at me and judge me, and that never happened. You know, I was just not used to anybody doing anything for me, and she took me and we talked, and I didn't feel like there was any pressure. I didn't feel like I needed to continue to hide anything or to lie about it. And she told me about, you know, the shelter and that there was a place for me, and you know, until I could get on my feet. And I'm like, wow, there was really not a bunch of questions about, you know, why I didn't leave before, or just all the things that I think that women like me are afraid of sharing about. So I had a place. She took me to she took me to a room, and I was bunking with some other women, which I didn't mind because I hadn't had conversation with other people in so long. It was like, I felt like I was, first day of school. Sorry, it's just how I felt. And, she offered me food, and we talked, and I had been wanting, okay, I knew that I needed to get out of my situation, but getting a restraining order wouldn't do any good because I didn't have any place else to go. But after talking to the lady at the shelter, she was telling me that I could file for a restraining order because I don't know, I just had this feeling that Richard was going to come looking for me. And that when I went to court, that they would, someone would go with me. It was an advocate, somebody who was actually on my side. And we went, and I was afraid to. I just thought that Richard would just be able to. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I'm sorry. Yeah.
It isn't worth it to say love doesn't treat me that way. It's gotta be better than this. It should be kind and